Sign up to the SBR Network and use your free daily bet points to earn real-world prizes. Click on the page and start winning now.
Welcome everyone, I'm Jordan Sharp. Even though Thursday night's NBA card is rather short tonight, only 3 games scheduled for this evening, I still think there's a little bit of value on the boards tonight, and heading into a big weekend of NBA action starting with Friday night, I think we can use tonight to pad our bankrolls a little bit here. So starting off with one of these games, we're going to go with the Hawks and the Milwaukee Bucks tonight. The Hawks come as a 9.5 point home favorite, total of 209 this evening. And while the spread I do think is a little bit intriguing tonight because of how high it is, I think the total looks a lot better at 209. Second meeting of the season between these two teams, and the last 3 of them, in fact, including 2 at the end of last season, have gone over the total, as has this one. And I think we could continue to see that trend tonight, as 9 of the last 10 times these two teams have met, the total has gone over. 209 is not that high considerably compared to how well these or how bad these teams have been playing defense recently. The last 10 games, Atlanta has given up about 111 points per game, while the Bucks not that much better at about 107. So neither one of these two teams playing very much defense right now, and really with both kind of trying to tank. The Hawks are still in the playoffs and trying to get out of the playoffs. It's really not going to be much defense, I think, for the rest of the season for these two teams. And at 111 in the last 10 games, that is atrocious for the Hawks, who really lack a big post presence. And while the Bucks don't have much in that department either, they should be able to get well over 100 points tonight to help cash the over. The over's cashed in Milwaukee's 8 of Milwaukee's last 10 games overall, and 8 of Atlanta's last 11 overall. So both of these teams, as you can see, not playing a whole lot of defense. And the over's cashed in 5 of the last 7 road games for Milwaukee and 4 of the last 6 home games for Atlanta. So I think over 209 here, pretty much a steal this evening on a Thursday night. Lakers and the Thunder cap off the night here from Oklahoma City, and this is another game that I'm really liking tonight, but the spread of 16 points in favor of the Thunder is just a little bit much for my liking. Instead, the total of 228 actually looking like a much better bet once again. These two teams met just a few days ago. The Lakers actually won that matchup, and the total went under as well with a very high total in that game, and 228 is extremely high back in Oklahoma City, and I could easily see that this one going under once again, even though these two teams have really been trending with the over right now. In their 3 meetings so far this season, this will be the 4th. The Lakers have only averaged about 104 points per game against the Oklahoma City Thunder, their most being the 114 they scored just a few days ago in Los Angeles. But in their first meeting in Oklahoma City, which is the only meeting from Oklahoma City these two teams have had this season, the Lakers only scored about 97 points, and I could see the Lakers not cracking 100 or barely cracking 100 tonight. And I think that would help the under tremendously here at 228. It's just really, really high for a Lakers team that against the Thunder in Oklahoma City probably won't be able to score with ease like they did a few nights ago. This is also late in the season. Fatigue for both of these clubs are set again. Thunder actually starting off a pretty tough stretch of games here, 3 and 5 nights, and a couple of really tough teams within their next 7 or 8 games. So I really think that if they get a chance to open up a big lead early in this game, they might rest some of their players late in the game, which could also help the under as well. But if it's close again, could also help the under as well. So I think 228 just universally too high tonight. Going to go under there with the over 209 between the Bucks and the Hawks this evening. Best of luck to you on these two. I'll see you back here tomorrow night, but until then, I'm Jordan Sharp, and this has been another edition of The Sharp Pick.